If you have arthritis, you need to see this. This oil can reduce the pain, swelling, and stiffness you experience from arthritis, but this oil can make it worse. Do you know what they are and what the difference between them is? It's important because one of these oils is in nearly every food we eat. You might be consuming it without even knowing about it, and it could be making your arthritis symptoms worse. And you could very easily substitute this oil here, and you could get significant benefits for your joint health without sacrificing any taste. If you want to learn what this oil is that you should avoid and which oils you should eat if you have arthritis, click Learn More below now. When you do, you'll see exactly what type of oil the world's top arthritis specialists recommend you eat and which oil they recommend you should avoid. They also show you 4 other foods that you must avoid eating if you have arthritis and exactly what to eat instead. Click Learn More at any time during this video when you're ready to get the full presentation. So let's talk about these oils again for a second. The oil on my right is soybean oil. You can find it in foods like margarine, coffee creamers, French fries, and vegetable shortening, but it's also in many foods you wouldn't expect to find it in, like almost all baked goods and snacks that you'd see at the grocery store. Big food corporations love adding soybean oil to their products because it's cheap and because it makes their foods taste better. Unfortunately, your body pays a price for this. That's because soybean oil is extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids. Our bodies do need some omega-6 fatty acids to function, but the problem is that most people living in Western countries are consuming too many foods containing omega-6 fatty acids, and this imbalance creates inflammation in their bodies. Inflammation is basically the root cause of your arthritis pain, and by taking steps to reduce inflammation in your body, you can reduce the swelling, stiffness, and pain in your joints. That's why the doctors recommend that people with arthritis limit the intake of soybean oil and other inflammatory oils which contain high amounts of omega-6 fatty acids. Instead, they recommend eating foods with this oil. This is olive oil. The doctors recommend that all of their patients with arthritis make it a staple of their diet because of its many joint health benefits. Olive oil is much lower in inflammation-causing omega-6 fatty acids. Not only this, but olive oil is high in a healthy fat called oleic acid, which has been proven to reduce inflammation in our bodies. In fact, one study showed that 3.4 tablespoons of olive oil had a similar anti-inflammatory effect to 10% of the adult dosage of ibuprofen. Olive oil is also loaded with powerful antioxidants. These antioxidants not only reduce inflammation in your joints, they can also help fight the other effects of aging. So this is an example of how a simple food substitution can help you fight arthritis without sacrificing taste. Instead of frying foods in vegetable oil, fry them in olive oil. Instead of regular salad dressing with soybean oil, use one made with olive oil. You get the idea. You can still enjoy your food, and if anything, it'll taste better with olive oil. Learning simple food substitutions like this can change your life, and that's why I want you to watch the free presentation the doctors put together. In that free presentation, you'll learn 5 foods that people with arthritis should never eat. You'll also learn why these foods are proven to reduce inflammation and arthritis pain, and they'll also give you simple, tasty substitutions for what you can eat instead, just like I did here. If you have arthritis, watching this free presentation could change your life. Here's what some of the Institute's clients had to say about the doctor's advice.
I said, I'll try anything. I don't really care what this is, I'm going to give it a shot. To my astonishment, I woke up the next morning actually thinking I was dreaming because I had no back pain. I told my wife I don't have the pain, the crippling pain of trying to figure out how to get out of bed.
I've gone from a 9 down to a 3, and I'm able to do the yard work. I've been able to, walk my dogs. I've got 2 fairly large-sized dogs, and just to walk around our neighborhood, which runs about a mile, I was unable even just to walk it by myself, let alone to have 2 dogs, and they love the walks, and I love going around the neighborhood with them, but the issue was I was just hurting so bad before. And since having taken the Heal and Soothe, it's no longer that way. I'm able to walk around and do the work I need to do and enjoy my dogs.
Click Learn More to watch the free presentation. Watch the free video from the doctors and learn the 5 foods that you should never eat if you have arthritis now.